What you doing? I'm a little lonely right now. I miss you.
I think I'm just about to take a shower.
Dang, so it's like that? You really gonna take a shower without me?
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
So who is this girl that's always in your comments on Instagram all the time? Who is that? Oh, baby, that's nobody. You don't gotta worry about that. That's like my sister. I've been knowing her for years. Like, that's nothing. Bloop. And you're blocked. I don't really believe in titles, and I don't think we need one because me and you, like, we know what's up. Like, we know what time it is.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that.
So what I really want to know is, since you have all these standards for me, what do you bring to the table?
Bloop. And you're blocked.
Grand Rising Queen.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. Rise up and send the grand. Send the cash. Don't send the text. Send the cash, and that should stop.
Well, I tell you, y'all females are something.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. 0% chance we're doing that.
Look, so I know we had plans to go out, but I think it'll be better if you just came over to my place.
Bloop. And you're blocked.
Hey, send me a picture real quick. I'm trying to see something.
Bloop. And you're blocked.
So what exactly are you looking for? Like, what do you want from this? Because I don't have time for the games, and that should stop. I mean, I don't really know what I want. I'd rather kind of just go with the flow.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. So why do I keep hearing things about you all the time?
All my exes are just crazy. I never did anything wrong for real, to be honest. It's nothing wrong with me.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that.
Why do I gotta post you on social media though? Like, I don't really want nobody in our business like that. I just want to be low key. And it's like, at the end of the day, we know we together. That's all that matters.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that.
Look, at the end of the day, I'm an alpha male. And alpha males don't tolerate.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that.
So I know we only been talking for a week and we haven't even met in person yet, but I really feel like you my soulmate.
Bloop. And you're blocked. Take cover. Love bomb incoming. And we're not gonna do that. It's the fact that even when you know you're 100% wrong, you still can't apologize.
All right, well, look, I'm sorry that you felt that way because
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that.
So how long you plan on making me wait?
Wait for what? Exactly.
I mean, you know, like, we both grown, so.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that.
I didn't lie, you just never asked me about that, so I don't.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that.
What's wild is I'm not the only one that thinks you crazy. Your friends, everyone around you think you crazy. So that's something you need to change.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that.
See, that's the problem. You too sensitive. It's not that serious. It's just.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
You always trying to make it seem like I'm the worst person, like you don't do nothing wrong. Because you remember a couple months ago, you was.
Bloop. And you're blocked.
You really don't have a right to feel like that.
Bloop. And you're blocked.
What you doing? You know I'm in your city right now.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. Like, okay, have fun. Do I look like a tour guide? No, you can't see me. I need you to keep it real with me because I don't have time for the games, and that's just that. All right? If you don't want anything serious, just let me know. You want friends with benefits, no feelings involved? We can do that. I'm one of the ones that's cool with that. But just let me know so we can move forward accordingly.
That's crazy. You really are a real one because I do want that. I just didn't know how to approach.
Psych! Gotcha! Bloop! And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
I just look at it like this. If I'm the breadwinner and I'm taking care of everything financially, your opinion don't really.
Bloop. And you're blocked.
If you wasn't so insecure.
Bloop. And you're blocked.
Look, all you do is create these crazy things in your mind that never happened and then try to take it out on me. You need to seek help.
Bloop. And you're blocked.
Sorry, I'm not perfect. I didn't know we can't make mistakes.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that.
No, it's not that I don't have a job. I'm just between jobs right
now. Bloop. And you're blocked. Classy blocked.
I just have 3 baby mamas.
Bloop. And you're blocked.
I'm the prize in this.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that.
To be honest, marriage is just a piece of...
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. Marriage is just a piece of paper, and you're just another one added to the block list.
I know you better than you know yourself.
And you're blocked.
I just really feel like I don't deserve you.
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. You're right. You don't deserve me. And that's just that. So I know there's a lot of things to like about me, of course, and that's just that. But what's your favorite thing about me?
I ain't gonna lie, your body...
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
I know it's a big deal for some people. It's really not for me. But I did want to tell you, I am friends with my ex.
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that.
If you broke up with me, nobody would even want you.
And you're blocked. Simple. I'll just keep blocking until I find the one. And that's just that. Let me send her a picture real quick. No, let's do shirt off so she see where her mind at, you know. Oh yeah, she gonna love it. Wow. He really had the audacity to send me this foolishness. Boop! And you're blocked. Don't want that. Didn't ask for that. And we're not gonna do that.
Look, so I look at you as my equal. So if we at the gas station, you can get out and pump the gas.
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that.
This may sound crazy, but I know we just started talking yesterday, but I'm ready for you to meet my mom.
And you're blocked. Take cover. Love bomb incoming. And we're not gonna do that.
It's crazy because you really remind me of my ex.
And you're blocked. The audacity.
I really want to be with you. I just don't want to hurt you.
And you're blocked.
Hold on, I'm confused. Like, why you trying to make your own money? I don't want you to make your own money. Like, don't be independent. Be dependent on me.
And you're blocked. You're not gonna control me like that. I can make my own money and still spend yours. And that's just that. Let's see who he's following. Of course, typical. OnlyFans and IG models. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. I defiantly want to take you out. You mean definitely? Oh my gosh, he can't spell. Boop! And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that.
I mean, you the one with all the money.
Boop! And you're blocked.
I really don't understand why you mad. She is just my work wife.
Boop! And you're blocked.
Hey, so since you're gonna be at work all day, you mind if I borrow your car?
Boop! And you're blocked.
I wasn't lying to you. I was just trying to protect your feelings.
Boop! And you're blocked.
Hey, so you still coming over today, right? I made sure I got all the snacks and drinks and everything you wanted.
100%. I'm still coming over.
All right, cool. Also, you not on your period.
Boop! And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
Listen, trust me, I don't want to break up. I don't want to lose you. I love you too much. I just need some space.
Boop! And you're blocked. If you want some space, go be an astronaut. And that's just that.
So I'm going to get you the bag, of course. Like, I want to spoil you. I want to make you happy and all that. I'm just saying, like, what I'm going to get in.
Boop! And you're blocked. What do you have planned for our first date?
What do I have planned? Do you smoke?
Boop! And you're blocked.
Baby, so you really think I'm going to put all this time and effort, bring you around my friends and family, meet your mom, just to ghost you?
Boop! And you're blocked. Trust me, he would do all of that and still leave you. And that's just that.
I'm sorry, but you need to work on being more feminine.
Boop! And you're blocked.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know being a stay-at-home mom was so hard.
Boop! And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
Listen, I understand you in pain and all that, but shouldn't you be used to your period by now?
Boop! And you're blocked.
Hey, so I'm happy you got your new job. You know, you making a little bit more money than me now.
So you think you better than me now? Boop! And you're blocked.
Okay, that's cool, but did I ask you to do all that for me?
Boop! And you're blocked.
Okay, what I'm trying to understand is how can you be mad if me and you not even together?
And you're blocked.
The crazy part is I got options. I don't need.
And you're blocked.
So look, I understand you want to get married, but it's just like you was over here the other day and I'm looking and my laundry's still not done.
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
Yeah, of course I'm ready for kids. I always wanted kids. I think like 2 or 3 kids is cool, you know. But I'm definitely not ready for marriage.
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
Just because I like the video of her twerking on the beach don't mean I want her.
And you're blocked.
You acting like you surprised, but you knew I was like this when you met me.
And you're blocked.
Okay, big money.
And you're blocked.
How you gonna blame me for something I did when I was drunk?
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
Look, I understand you mad, but it's not that deep.
And you're blocked.
See, that's the problem. You care too much about how I'm saying it instead of what I'm saying.
And you're blocked.
Are you up? It's 1 a.m.
And you're blocked.
I ain't really mean that. I only said that because I was mad.
And you're blocked.
Listen, please don't take this the wrong way. I love that you have standards. Obviously, you should have standards. It's just, I feel like your standards are too high.
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
I feel like it's impossible to please you because you too strict.
And you're blocked. You call it strict, I call it boundaries. And lots of stop.
Okay, wait a minute. Why does he have more selfies than me? Okay, IG baddie.
And you're blocked.
Okay, so he's taking pictures in front of a car that's not his.
And you're blocked. The audacity.
Look, let me make something clear because I've had it with the unlimited amount of audacity that you have. I am dating to marry. I'm not dating just because. But look, I thought we was just...
And you're blocked.
Honestly, I don't like her anymore. I thought we were friends. She showed me her true colors. She's fake. And I'm done. I am 100% done. And not just that. I understand what you're saying, and I know you're mad because that was your friend. But she ain't do nothing to me.
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. If I don't like her, you don't like her.
Baby, so you really not gonna open your door? You got 2 hands just like I do. It's not that deep.
Okay, you're done. You're done.
What you doing? What you mean I'm done?
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. I'm leaving. I'm getting an Uber. Don't contact me again. And with that being said, bye.
One of my biggest flaws is, and I've been struggling with it for a minute, is I have real bad trust issues.
And you're blocked. You're not ready for a relationship. Then when you cheat on me, that'll be your excuse. I told you I had trust issues. We're not gonna do that.
I just don't understand the point, and I know you want them. I just feel like flowers are a waste of money.
And you're blocked. You're a waste.
Look, I am how I am, and I don't feel bad about it. And that's just that.
Whenever I sense an ounce of audacity from you or anyone else, you're getting blocked every time.
I feel what you're saying, but it's like, if you keep that mentality, you'll be single forever.
And you're blocked.
I'm just not romantic like.
And you're blocked.
What's wrong with you? Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh yeah, you're done. You're done. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity of you to put your phone face down like that, you're hiding something. I'm leaving. Don't contact me again. And with that being said, bye.
You're ignoring my messages, and you ain't even all that.
Bloop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. You've been dehydrated in my DM since last year, talking to yourself, and you're mad. He's mad.
Go to sleep. It's past your bedtime.
Why you still up? Who are you though? I don't know you. Boop! And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
So what do you like to do for fun? Well, I'm a homebody for the most part, but I mean, when I do go out, I just like to do simple things like going to the beach, traveling, of course, trying new food, things like that, going to the movies every now and then, but nothing too crazy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty chill. Also, I like...
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. Always talking about yourself and never asking questions about me. Who do you think you are? Wow, I mean, your place is actually clean and organized. I'm a little surprised. I'm shocked. Now, are you sure there's not another woman I don't know about?
No, it's no other women. You don't gotta worry about that. I'm just organized.
Okay, if you say so. I'll be doing more research, of course, but whatever. Okay, wait a minute. Red flag on the play. Why is there a hole in your wall?
Oh, that's not a big deal. I was playing the game the other day and I got pissed off, so I just punched the wall to get a little anger out.
Oh yeah, you're done. You're done. Boop! And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. Keep your emotions in check. Don't contact me again. And with that being said, bye. Are you in the car?
Yeah, I'm in the car. What's up?
It's the fact that every time we schedule a FaceTime call, you're never home. You're either in the car, out somewhere, or at the gym.
It's not a big deal. It's just a lot going on in the crib right now. That's why I'm in the car.
You said you have your own place.
I mean, yeah, but...
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. He definitely lives with his girlfriend or his wife. What city do these guys come from? Audacity? That's where they're from, Audacity. The city of foolishness.
So maybe you can give me your number and we can get to know each other a little bit.
I'll pass. I'm not interested. We're not gonna do that.
All right, so how about I just give you my number and then you can think about it. No pressure.
Okay, fine. I'll give you a chance.
Thank you. Hopefully I'll hear from you soon.
It's in there? Boop! And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. I said no, I'm not interested. You should have got the hint the first time. And with that being said, bye.
She forgot to give us straws.
Yo, excuse me.
Oh yeah, you're done.
You're done. Boop! And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity of you to disrespect the server like that. Have some class. Have some etiquette. Don't contact me again. And with that being said, bye.
Look, I love your body and everything. I think you're perfect the way you are. But you ever thought about getting a BBL?
Boop! And you're blocked. The audacity.
So I promise I'm not playing no games. I'm single. I'm trying to pursue you. Me and her are done. We're separated. We just not divorced.
And you're blocked. The audacity.
Yeah, me and my daughter and her mom have a great, healthy co-parent relationship. Like, there's no issues, and I'm very present in my daughter's life. I don't play about that.
Okay, that's good. You should be doing the bare minimum. So when's the last time you seen your daughter?
Well, I just seen her the other day, like 6 months ago.
Boop. And you're blocked. Classy block.
But what's a good time to FaceTime you later? I was thinking maybe like 8:30. Is that cool?
Oh, 100%. 8:30 is fine.
All right, I'm gonna talk to you later. I'm gonna FaceTime you at 8:30 on the dot, so don't miss the call.
I won't miss the call. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, it's 8:31.
Boop! And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. Keep your word. If you can't keep your word, you can't keep me. And that's just that.
Of course I care about you. It's just men aren't wired to be monogamous.
And you're blocked.
It's not that I don't want to talk to you. I'm just a bad texter.
And you're blocked. I just got here. Where are you?
I'm almost there. I'm gonna be there in 15 minutes.
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity to be late on the first date. Can I see your phone real quick?
My phone? Why you need my phone? I ain't even do nothing.
Oh yeah, you're done. That's all I need to know. Boop! And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. Don't contact me again. And with that being said, bye.
Dang, bro, she still got me blocked. After all this time, let me download this texting app and call her real quick. Cause she playing.
Wow, you're really pathetic. The audacity. You think you're slack. Let me explain something to you. It doesn't matter how many fake numbers you call me from, it's not gonna work. You thought you could spin the block on me, on this. You thought I was spin the blockable. I am not spin the blockable and not just stop. I'm not the one. So put it in reverse, spin back around, and go back to the streets where you belong. Boop! And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that.
Baby, come on now. You can talk to me about anything. You shouldn't be scared to share anything with me. Communication is key in a relationship, and that's what I'm here for. This is a safe space.
Okay, well, thank you for making this a safe space for me. I just wanted to talk about how I don't like when you always...
Oh my gosh, it's always something.
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. There's a safe space for you in my block list.
Look, I honestly don't have a problem with you playing your video games. We all have our hobbies, and I know it's therapeutic for you, and I don't want to get in the way of that. My issue is when it gets in the way of our quality time and you start giving the game more attention than you give me.
Okay, well, would you rather me be at home on the game, not doing nothing, or out cheating on you? Boop! And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
So now that you know everything that I like to do, what do you have planned for our date? All right, so I was thinking you can plan, bloop, and you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. 0% chance for doing that. If you don't want to plan, I'll find a man that can.
And that's just that. Look, I don't want to give up on this relationship, but we both have to be willing to change.
I'm not the one that need to change.
Boop, and you're blocked. Classy block. I'm gonna change you out for someone else. And that's just that. I can't read your mind. So like, if you want me to do more, like opening the door, boop, and you're blocked. The audacity. If he can't do the bare minimum, get rid of him. And let's just stop.
So what do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm a relationship coach. Boop, and you're blocked.
But why can't you text me first?
Boop, and you're blocked. Classy block.
You're trying to pursue me, and you want me to chase you. I don't even chase my drinks, and that's just stop. Baby, look, I really been thinking about how you've been saying I'm not putting enough effort in to spend quality time with you. And I'm trying to change that because I really want this to work. So look, I'm making that change today. I'm going on a trip to Vegas, and I want you to come with me. I don't want to go without you. But I'm here at the airport right now. The flight leaves in like 20 minutes. So you think you can make it here to catch the flight?
Bloop, and you're blocked. Classy block. We're not going to do that. The audacity. The unlimited amount of audacity that he has. That fake attempt at trying to spend quality time.
See? I can't win, bro.
I see what you saying, bro. She's stubborn.
Thank you, man. She can't say I didn't try. I tried to spend the quality time.
Exactly.
20 minutes is more than enough time to pack.
I'm
Buy
saying.
the ticket and then, come on, bro. I really do want to take you out and spend time with you. I miss you. I've just been busy. And I know people always use that excuse, but I really been busy for real. It's okay. I understand you're busy. You don't have time to take me out. That's fine. But do you at least have time to come over?
Come over? Oh, yeah, I could definitely make the time to come over. I'm on my way right now.
Boop, and you're blocked. We're not going to do that. The audacity. You don't have time to take me out, but you have time to come over. 0% chance for doing that.
What's wrong with your dog? Why your dog wilding like that?
Oh, yeah, you're done. 100%. You're done. My dog doesn't like you, and he likes everyone. Boop, and you're blocked. Classy block. We're not going to do that. Don't contact me again. And lots to stop. Exit the premises now, please.
Look, you may not take it serious, but I do. I know you like to joke around, but I don't joke around like that. You take it too far, I'm not one of your friends. I'm sensitive and lots to stop. So take my feelings into consideration and stop.
Wow, so I have to change the way I joke around because you insecure.
Boop, and you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
This is how I look at it. So it's like, I go to the gym every day after work. And I be tired, but I still go. I make sure to show up. That's discipline. So I understand you work full time too. That's cool. And you tired. But when you get home as a woman, you need to be cooking and cleaning every day.
Boop, and you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. We both work full time and you still want me to cook and clean every day? 0% chance for doing that.
Look, I'm a mama's boy, so it's like any girl I'm dealing with that I take serious, you really in competition with my mom because she comes first.
And you're blocked.
I didn't cheat on you. I would never cheat on you. Me and her never did anything physical. We was just texting.
And you're blocked. Classy block. She wants you, she can have you. And lots of stuff.
Okay, so you want a man to lead and you want a protector and a provider. But can you cook from scratch?
And you're blocked.
So like, what you trying to do?
Oh, you're done. You're done. Boop! And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. 0% chance we're doing that. I am classy. Who do you think I am? Don't contact me again. And with that being said, bye.
It look like you got something on your lips. Let me.
Okay, wait a minute. Look, don't get me wrong. I had fun. I like you so far. Everyone's different, but I don't kiss on the first date. I don't do that. 0%.
Oh, so you too good to kiss me? Like we was having a good night and now you want to act weird?
See, I wasn't gonna block you. I was gonna give you a chance. But I don't like the way you handle rejection and my boundaries. So you're done. You're done. Boop. And you're blocked. Classy block. We're not gonna do that. 0% chance we're doing that. The audacity of you to act like that. Don't contact me again. And with that being said, bye. Hey, I just got here. Can you come grab my bag for me?
Is it just one bag?
Yeah, I mean, why does that matter?
So you can't carry your own bag?
And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
It's just crazy because like, I'm kind of surprised you talking to me out of all people, you know. I don't want to boost your head or nothing like that. I just know you got a lot of dudes in your DMs and all that.
Yes, I get a lot of DMs, but I'm not worried about that. My focus is you right now, 100%.
No, I believe you and I appreciate it for real. Hopefully you don't end up leaving me for somebody with more money.
Boop. And you're blocked. Classy block. We're not gonna do that. 0% chance for doing that. That is an insecure man. And I'm his first baddie. I can tell he's not used to a baddie. Where's the energy? Where's the confidence? Why are you walking so far ahead of me and leaving me behind? Where's the class? Where's the etiquette? You should be walking with me. It's not that deep. You need to keep up. Oh, you're done. You want to leave me behind? Now you're getting left behind. Boop. And you're blocked. We're not going to do that. 0% chance we're doing that. The audacity. Don't contact me again. And with that being said, bye.
It's a nice day out here. I'm glad we finally spending time together.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Do you not see a problem with how close I am to the street, like where I'm walking?
You can't be serious right now. Let me guess, you talking about the sidewalk rule. Like, I'm supposed to be standing closer to the street to protect you? Like, come on now. We on the sidewalk. Ain't nobody gonna hit you.
Okay. Boop. And you're blocked. Classy block. We're not gonna do that. 0% chance we're doing that. The audacity. Don't contact me again. And with that being said, bye.
What you doing? Why you still standing up? Sit down. You want me to pull your chair out for you so you can sit down?
100%.
That's crazy. Your standards are too high.
Oh, you're done. You're done. Boop. And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity. You know, I don't think chivalry is dead, but you are to me. And that's the side. Don't contact me again. And with that being said, bye.